Well, this is my method of putting the boards into the toilet paper rolls. First, I wrap the entire roll with the black tape, and it's about roughly 4 feet of tape that I attach to the side of a table, and I'll show you why in a moment. And cut that. So basically, I use this strip and roll the toilet paper roll onto the tape because goes a lot smoother without too much pressure on the toilet paper roll itself. Kind of adjusting the angle. And of course, doing it a little bit slower would probably make it look better, but this is the idea. And by doing it on the entire roll, it gives it some more structure. And I can clean up any other parts afterwards. But it does use about roughly 4 feet of tape. Then we're going to attach magnets to tape. So to do that, I cut a piece of tape that's longer, so basically that it will overlap the entire roll, which is about that much, and I lay it down on my little my little template here, and in what I have done is taped 4 magnets to the table and then some sticky things at the end, so I can just put my tape over it. This basically makes it possible, instead of trying to place these magnets onto the tape, they just find their way easily into the right place. Because when I don't do that, they keep sticking to each other. So that gets that in position. And we can either put this in before cutting or after cutting, but basically it gives me a general idea of where to cut to, but it doesn't really matter how far you go. But I put in roughly 5 cuts evenly distributed around, being careful not to cut any wires. That's why maybe it's better to put the board in afterwards. But that means that I can now kind of fold these in place, and that leaves me the other side here. So I think sometimes it's probably better to cut in further than you need, because you can always adjust that. And 4 or 5 cuts is enough. So then I can fold these in as well, leaving the wire sticking out. So what I get is a nice small tube, and I can then use the magnets here and just pulling it up carefully to seal it up, placing the magnets centered onto the length of the tube, and then just across the front part with the folds down. Placing all that here, and it should stick pretty well. And just to make it perfect. Very good. So and that's about as small as you can get it. The board is completely contained and the wires are sticking out.